It's now safe to keep playing. Cold, 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 cold. Woo. Real Pie Master says, I would rather move 4 houses than retake the SAT. Come on, the SAT can't be that bad, right? Like, I know people don't enjoy exams at the best of times, and that's because, you know, again, exams is one of those things that is common to everyone that people still have, like, nightmares about. You know, missing the exam or not being prepared for it and waking up late for school, stuff like that. But moving houses is really difficult. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo actually. Really? It's a bit complicated though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic... Whoa! Okay. This game... Is it? Okay. So... I know Doki Doki Literature Club does in fact read the files on your machine because that's the way it tells it you're streaming. Like, it will go into your Steam folder and say, oh, hey, by the way, this person is playing on Steam, right? And then I think it also does checks to see, are you on YouTube or Twitch at the same time? And then they kind of make an assumption of, oh, this person's streaming. Then we're going to be like, you know, creep them out with that. But there is also the fact that scripting can make it say, hey, we're just going to make this an option. And if someone's streaming, then that can freak them out. But if not, then whatever, right? But I'm playing on the Switch. This is completely separate. You know, the the only connection here is through the HDMI cable to USB. So, stroking my chin right now, wondering what is going on. That must hit quite close to home. Sorry about that. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh ho! Were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. Narco, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! You dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Dorothy wants something sweet and non-alcoholic. Let's go with Sugar Rush. That's gotta be sweet, right? All mix. Ta-da! Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure is mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A fully fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. You just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb out of a... Whoa. Last time I said that, I had to jam a plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Why would they have a plastic replica? That's all I'm gonna say. It was a success! Okay then, let me try and explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I've had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. Uh-huh. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits or something that don't... I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. Vending machines, does that mean anything to be a character? I guess so, actually, because... Well, we did just have a brain in a jar, but this is obviously a world where robots have got brains, so as long as something's got a brain in some way, it can be a character. I'll go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I'll go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I'll go and try to become a super user and get what I need. I'm losing my Irish accent here. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you never hacked anything before. Oh wow, she's getting so flushed and flustered. Eh? Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor on me. Escalate user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Oh wow. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? Where they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Yes, it's called erotica. Suggestive scenes, yeah? Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny living on an unexploited market. It's basically ASMR. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take you after then. Bye, honey! Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. I thought ASMR was to sleep. No. I'm pretty sure just because... So people do use it to sleep, but I think the idea of it is that it's you know, auditory sensitive something response, right? So the idea is that it's to make you feel tingly in some way, you know, feel something. So some people do it to fall asleep, but some people do it for pretty much the opposite reason, which is to stay awake and to, you know, do some naughty things afterwards. At least that's my interpretation of ASMR. I've never actually listened or done it myself, so I'm not entirely sure what's involved with it. People like weird things you never know. That is very true. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh, okay. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual dreams in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where a lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus T. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? What the hell does that mean? Well, I'm going to assume it means 17 on the list of drinks, right? So, we're going to 17, then all the way down the list, which is Piano Man. Alright. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, on the rocks, and mix. It's the Riddler. I don't know. I guess because of the question mark. Is that a tattoo or is it like a hair, you know, what's it called? A cowlick? Basically a little bit of a fringe for his hair that's shaped into a question mark. I guess it is kind of Riddler then. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to you drink if I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. That's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm pretty sure other mammals kill other mammals. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from the other lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. It exactly is. Like 24 is when people have Down syndrome, so yeah, it's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers. That's the same idea. It's not primal numbers. It's prime. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. That is a quote from something and I don't know what it is. Sounds like it would be from an animated cartoon show? Because I'm thinking Simpsons, but... Is it something Mr. Burns says? He wants a plum floating perfume in it. Son of a bitch. Okay, well... I'm pretty sure there is no such thing as a plum in a drink. So what we can do is... Oh, we're nothing but mammals after all. So there's a bad touch. Okay. There's beer, of course. Bleeding Jane. So I'm half thinking just get this guy drunk, right? That seems like a legitimate strategy. And the other thing is to try and give him the most expensive drinks possible. But I'm not sure on that. I mean, does anything mention plum? Zenstar, Suplex. I don't know. I don't think plum's going to be mentioned in any of the descriptions here. Fringe Weaver? Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Aged and... Fringe Weaver! Hold on, what? Oh, I didn't expect you to be able to deliver it, you know. What? I asked you for an impossible order to prove the feebleness of the human condition. No matter what you do, you'll never have all the answers and resources you need. You can make as many drinks as you want, but you'd never be able to deliver the ridiculous order. You still have to pay for this, you know. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we are not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I have a feeling an unemployed 20-something wrote this stupid story. I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Doesn't matter, reality is what you make of it. Yeah, exactly. We all perceive the world in slightly different ways to each other. And if you were to, I don't know, for some reason, if you wanted to get induced into a coma and just dream away the entire time, like, that would be your reality, which is kind of like part of Inception's main thinking, right? If you spend an eternity in, you know, a dream world, is that any different to being alive? That's what you make of it. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down everyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps CEO in the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar is quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zenkan 2 on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Total earnings, 1,500, 1,500. I'm an idiot. 15,300. Why can I not read that number correctly? So 1,700 in totals. 3 mistakes? Are you joking? Come on. Virgilio. Alright, 50% commission, $255 in payment, 150 in tips, no flawless service bonus. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. $300. So I got 700. That's okay, I guess. That's okay, I guess. Alright, take a save. Ooh. It's now safe to keep playing. The 3 guys' orders. Yeah, I guess all of them were incorrect. I don't know. Rise and shine. Oh, good morning. It's 11 AM though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but the forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they're petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. Ooh. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Say is okay. Could we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here? I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then. Let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Sounds very good. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. Some more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcers table. Spanish announcers table? Huh? I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. This reminds me of the MGS calls. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they were going for. It's a bit of a shame they didn't have like a codec sound when Snake first gets a call in. Sorry, I'm just having a quick sip of a drink. Snake! I've never actually played Metal Gear Solid. I've heard that people really enjoy the Metal Gear Solid series, but I don't know. I think the cult of Kojima kind of turns me off from wanting to play them. Let's see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough, 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change to something more comfortable. Take your time. Stare down with a cat. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Hmm? Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. You have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. It's a what? Good old Bosco. You get intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. Ooh, who is in that picture? Also, that's a weird face Jill has. MGS is over now. Is it though? I thought like there were some rumors that Konami were trying to make Metal Gear games without Kojima anymore. And Real Pie Master said, I only played Metal Gear Solid 5 because it was $4. Well, one thing that is not great for certain like re-releases of games is that when a new game comes out on like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, none of the other games are playable on that platform because the MGS collection is on PlayStation 3 only. So that's MGS 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I imagine at some point there will be a mega collection of Metal Gear Solid games that includes all of them up to 5, and maybe even Metal Gear Survive as well. But that'll be on PlayStation 5 or Xbox One Series X, Xbox Series X, something like that. I don't know. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. Why do you still have it? You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since. Really? Hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why ever pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing that they're watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. That's probably a good idea. I've been meaning to apologise, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologise, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing, nothing! Now please, give that to me. Alright? I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me.